guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. I'm here today to bring you the review for One Piece episode 832. So all this episode was about is approaching the I do or the kiss of the wedding. So we see Sanji and Puddin, reaching the altar, which happens to be on top of the wedding cake. A bit silly, but that's how they decided to do things. We also see that the rest of the Straw Hats have woken up and Jinbe's having trouble waking up Luffy. I think we've had similar scenarios to this before, but I guess it's kind of there to make you think, oh my gosh, is it going to be because of Luffy not waking up on time that the plan doesn't go to plan? But I doubt the majority of watchers, viewers, fans, whatever, would have this opinion. But we see that as well. They eventually able to wake him up with him running to reach there at the very last second. There was suspense built, well, at least for me when I read it in the manga, when you see Katatori see him in the future. So he's kind of on edge because he's wondering why does Puddin collapse to the floor. So you're thinking, oh my gosh, our plan's gonna go down the drain already, kind of vibe. At least these are the vibes I had when I was reading it in the manga. So I'm assuming anime only watchers would have these same vibes at the same time as well. So it gets to the kiss bit. Sanji reveals the veil, or however you say that, and he sees Puddin's third eye for the first time. Now, I didn't have these thoughts when I read it in the manga, but it did come to me now, a question. And that question is, was Sanji being sincere about what he said about Puddin's third eye, or was he just saying that to get out of the situation or to help him in that situation? It's just a thought that I had, not really important, but it is something I guess you could think about. Once that happens and Puddin does collapse, we go into a little flashback. Now, I can't remember if this flashback was within the manga, but it was nice to see. I did think that the flashback dragged on just a little bit too long, but again, that could just personally be me being nitpicky, but whatever, it's my thoughts and opinions. So yeah, it's just during this flashback that we learned that no one has really appreciated Puddin's third eye. So she's never been really appreciated for her looks, so it makes sense for when someone to compliment her third eye for the first time that she would break down in tears. So it's because that Puddin breaks down, the plan on the Big Mom's side of things are not going accordingly, and that leads Big Mom to ask the priest to shoot Sanji. So the gunshot has gone off, and then that's the signal for Luffy and the rest of them to get to work. So we finally get to see what Luffy's big plan was, and we see multiple Luffy's coming out of the cake. Big Mom is looking on in confusion, probably a bit of anger as well, because we know that she's looking forward to this wedding cake. So yeah, that's everything that's happening within the episode. I'm gonna give this episode a 3-star rating and a call it review. Like always, guys, must go for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.